So you accept the deal to just do the
5 years paper. Took me out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I say took me out, like, as you can see these scars, man, like.
Yeah, if you don't mind, explain the scars because we see that. And
man, I did this, my last year on papers,
Still on papers.
I was still on papers.
Okay.
And I'm supposed to say it. Can I
say
that?
Yeah.
I guess nobody get hurt but me,
Right,
so,
right.
But yeah.
No, please explain. And again, I know we're jumping around, but now that you brought the scars, of course, that has a story in itself.
Yeah, man, so just, man, going through all that stuff in my life, man, I was just thinking to myself, I was tired, you know what I mean? Like used to be a lot before I did this shit. I was just wearing myself out daily, mentally, physically, working all the hours I can, thinking of ways, to get a better family dynamic, even with the situation that I had that was toxic. I was just stressing myself out on so many different things, how to get my granny herbs and stuff to help heal her, you know what I mean? Because she would always say that, things was going on with her, but, I never believed it. But, this was what? March 2022. I did this just going through it in my head, you know what I'm saying? And, it's crazy because like the day before, I actually called my old man and, was kind of talking to him like, there's no I love you type of stuff, kind of talking crazy, but he's just like, bro, whatever you thinking about doing, just, I always make sure your head good on it. And he kind of gave me some advice, and he actually said some shit I never heard or would have expected him to say, you know what I mean? He actually said, dude, you actually been a better father than what I was, or been a better daddy than I was, you know what I'm saying? You still there and been able to make it work through a lot of different things. And I understood the clarity he was trying to talk to me, just talk me out of certain stuff, but he was being real with me too, because he never would have said no shit like that just to ever, talk anybody out of nothing. He's the type of person, if you're gonna do it. But yeah. So
to speak to it, the burn marks are you attempting to take your life?
Yes, sir, man. So that next day, man, I probably just came home. I laid down, shit, and I was like, man, shit, fuck it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really got no help with shit in life, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to trying to get a business going and trying to do this, trying to do that, I was been ready to move for so long and not really knowing the right ways. I was confused as hell. And it drove me crazy, you know what I'm saying? From taking in so much information from podcasting and connecting with other people around the world, getting their stories for what's going on, it was driving me to a depression that while I was on papers, it was hard to maintain because I couldn't smoke like I wanted to. I was still bending the laws and stuff and smoking, taking a little detox and going there, passing, you know what I'm saying? Stopped a couple of days before. So I can tell y'all how to pass the drug test too, but don't trust it.
He said, don't trust it 100%.
Yeah, but.
Yeah, but I want to kind of walk through this because, there's a lot of mental depression that happens, especially amongst men when we look at, we live in a social media world to where we kind of compare and find out like, why aren't we at this level on? But before I even get to your mental state, the method of which you wanted to take yourself out, what was, because these look like burn marks, what was the method in which you attempted to do it?
I gotta be 100% honest with you, man. It took me a minute to tell my old man and my mom, you know what I'm saying? It took me until I got out the hospital, you know what I'm saying? Probably about 2 months later, I went in and told him, shoot, man, I grabbed some lighter fluid and just got to dumping it, you know what I mean? All the way on myself, man. And so my ideally way that I was finna go is, shit, I'm finna end that mother, put the gun to my head and let the flames catch the body, you know what I'm saying? Didn't quite work out like that. You know, I actually went to five a cigarette, you know, my effect fully engulfed, you know what I mean? Cause I'm smoking a cigarette too as I'm fully, you know what I mean, soaked, you know what I'm saying, from head to toe. Shit, man, I went to fire another one and just didn't go like that. Shit, fired that mother up. Shit, fired myself up. Yeah. So, and, you know, shit, at the same time, you know, I was just like, fuck it. Even then, like, I'm on fire. I'm fully engulfed in flame. I'm like, it's time to go. I go grab the motherfucking, you know, gun and try to end it. But that motherfucker, shit was too hot. That motherfucker was hot as hell. That's the only thing that saved me, though. You know?
Who was around to
the mother of my kids sat and watched everything. You know what I mean? She watched everything. After the gun actually went off, after I pulled that trigger and tried to end it, man, I was in shock myself. My ears was ringing, it was loud as hell, you know.
But you're still on fire, though.
I'm still on fire. And I wouldn't even notice when I'm on fire. Like, that's how messed up, like, my head was, you know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at her. I turn and look at her mouth was wide open. And then that's when I look at myself like, nigga, smoke detectors in the house going off. I'm like, nigga, I'm on fire. So I go to the bathroom, to our room, then I'm like, nah, I don't want to go to that bathroom. There's carpet in there.
The fact that you're thinking about the upholstery and the carpet.
On fire, man.
Man.
So I'm telling you, so I went to the other one, man, and, you know, man, when I actually hit that water, it's like, fuck.
You turn the shower on or?
Yeah, that was the only way, shit. Unless I wanted to set the whole place on fire, stop, drop, and roll, I don't think that would have worked, though. You know what I mean? With the clothes fully, you know what I mean? So everything was there, man. Like, fully, you know what I'm saying?
The shower takes the flames out, and what do you do after? Because this is the clothes that's probably burning onto you now.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Shit. Clothes, shit, the shirts and shit, man. My shirts came out, certain pieces of my skin was just, you know what I mean, melted type shit, you know what I'm saying? So, honestly, you know what I mean, I had her drop me off to my T. Jones house, man. And I don't know how long I was there, man, before I remember telling her, so, mama, if you want me to live type of shit, like, I know I gotta go to the hospital.
Yeah, I would say, what kind of pain are you in at this time?
I was fucked up, like, I was hot, but then, shoot, the moment I hit that water, that shit hurt it. So I'm like, nah, I can do that. So she gave me couple of pain pills, you know what I'm saying? And I don't think I felt any of that shit, you know what I'm saying? So they took me, she ended up driving me to JPS. And said JPS was like, shit, we can't do nothing for you. You know, we're gonna have to transport you, you know what I mean? They had to transport me to Parkland, out here to Dallas, you know, and so from there, man, they put me in a medical seduced coma. So I was in a coma for like 2 weeks, you know. Got out the coma.
Well, how was it when you woke up? Like, what?
I was mad as hell.
Yeah, but
I was mad as hell, man. I'm like, fuck. Man, that was the worst feeling ever.
You wanted to be
dead. Dead, man. I wanted to be dead. That was the worst feeling ever, you know what I'm saying? But not even that, though. I woke up and realized I'm alive. And then I look over, I see my mama. I just start shedding tears. Like, ain't this? Man. That's it. My mama too, but I'm saying that's it because I'm like, man, when I say my old lady has been there for me, man, like through any and everything. you know, even like with the situation with my sister, you know what I mean? Like she didn't talk to me for like the first 2 months in jail. But our first conversation, she asked me, Dominique, like, do you regret it? Do you feel sorry for it? And I kind of regret my answer at that time because I was still going through it. I was just like, nah, hell nah, mama. Like, shit, she pulled a gun on me, shit. Like, so Dominic, you don't feel bad. I'm like, hell nah. Like not to speak with no ego, but nah. And that's what started to change me. She hung up on me. Like that killed me. She hung up on me. My first time talking to her, like, I mean, she hung up on me. So